become a Buddha to befall sentient beings. I go for refuge and to be enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, the Sangha. By my accumulations of practice of giving and so forth, may I become a Buddha to befall sentient beings. Sangye Juda Zoge Jon Chanjo Bado Dane Gyabzo Che Dage Jinso Gebe Sonamgi Tola Benjira Sangye Dubara Esho Sangye Juda Zoge Dage Jinso Ibe Sonamgi Tola Benjira Sangye Dubara Esho Sangye Juda Zoge Chonam Kanjo Bado Dane Gyabso Che Dage Jinso Gebe Sonamgi Tola Benjira Sangye Dubara Esho Om Ye Dharma Hetu Prabhava Hetum Tesham Datha Gato Yavatat Tesham Chayo Nirodha Evam Vati Mahashramana Yesva Om Ye Dharma Hetu Prabhavam Hetum Tesham Yavatat Tesham Chayo Nirodha Evam Vati Mahashramana Yeswa Om Ye Dharma Hetu Prabhavam Etum Tesham Datha Gato Yavatat Tesham Chayo Nirodha Evam Vati Mahashramana Yesva. All phenomena arise from causes. The causes are taught by the Tathagata. The cessation causes as well as taught by the great seer. Okay, this morning we're talking about the process of the dream formation. The process of dream formation. So it'd be good if you can just observe when you go to bed, put your head on a pillow, just see how the mind works. Just keep observing the mind. That's amazing. Just keep observing the mind, and people have different experiences. Some people may have like total dark envelop. Some people have very bright, and the appearance come to my mind before you fall asleep. And of course, many of us, the moment we slide into sleep, you will not be aware. Some people may be aware when you're falling asleep, what is happening, the process. Okay, so in the loose sense, I don't want to go too much in detail. In loose sense, or in the broad sense, what we can say is that when you fall asleep, the theoretically speaking, or in principle, what happens is that when you fall asleep, it's just the first moment of the sleep, you do a dream. Then you say the moment the dream arises, how it arises is number one, that the appearance. If you keep observing it, if you don't observe, then nothing, just the dream appears, that's it. But if you keep observing it, then you see that the dream, the formation, the process, you can see that process. Okay, generally speaking, let's say that when we start to see the dream, there's no dream there, and the mind imputes it, your mind projects the dream. So this dream is not coming from outside, it's your mental projection. How many of you agree with me? Raise hands. The dream is purely your mental play. There's nothing really the outside, but your mind plays on you, mind projects the dream. By the way, how many of you have watched a movie in a movie theater? How many of you have watched movie in a movie theater? Okay, and let us know. Okay. Is any movie theater around? Tawang? Movie theater? Chulakandila, no. Then where? Itanagar? Okay, one day we'll take all the analysts there. Not to watch the movie, not to enjoy the movie, but to see how the movie works. Okay, shall I throw on the last next? Ajala, what's your name? Yangzumla. Okay, Ajay Yangzumla, tell me. Say that we are watching a movie. Imagine that we are watching a movie here. It's a huge screen. Okay, Ajay Yangzumla, tell me. This movie is coming from where?
Ah, projector.
I think there's only one Ajay Yangzumla. I discovered three Ajay Yangzumlas. Kamalji Yangzum, and then Sonam Yangzum, and then Yangzum. Three Yangzums are there. Okay. Um, so the say what you're watching a movie here. Movie is coming from the projector, and the projector is behind you. Projector is behind you. Then the say movie on the screen. There's no movie there. It's simply purely projected by the movie projector. That's it. When we were small, when we were small, and in school, the movie once in a month. And so that movie, today I would rather would say that better not have the movie than the movie. Why? Number one, everybody we have to wait. Oh, now when is the next movie? Next movie. Next movie comes. There's power cut. Once power cut, no generator. Finish. Then people keep waiting, and then it becomes dark. Finish. No way. And even sometimes you're lucky that there's power, and then the movies and the Muslims, they're all extremely old ones. It projects it, tick 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 tick. In 5 seconds, it stopped. The film breaks, tuck, and again we have to wait. Oh, and then these people, the what do you call these people? Huh? Projection. These people are known as the projections. Projectionist. Okay, thank you. So the projectionist. Then they put sellotape on the films, extremely crude. And again, tick, 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 tick for a few minutes, 2, 3 minutes. Again, stop, talk, finish. And sometimes even power cut together. Again, wait. It's just pointless. Better not have the movie. Okay, so the movie is all coming from the projector. It's not from the screen at all. But we look at the movie on the screen. Okay, so tell me who are the people around you. Raise hands. Or just look at those people who are. Just look at who are the people around you. Just look at. You are watching a movie actually. You're getting it. You are watching a movie because of the people around you. They're just bunch of atoms. You agree? There's a bunch of atoms. And there's no sneha, right? There's no desbema. There's no desidroga or tensionism. There's no tensionism. Bunch of atoms. We see tension. It's just movie. Our mind is projecting. You're getting it? It's amazing. So everywhere you look at this beautiful morning, just look at the sky. It's so crystal clear. It's beautiful. Again, that is also mental projection. How mental projection? It's just what is that? It's the these trees. They are the full of atoms. That's it. There's not really but you see it's a tree. Where is the tree that we are seeing? Tell me. Okay, you see a flower. Do you agree with me that it's made of cells? You agree? And the cells are made of molecules, and the molecules are made of atoms. It's just a pool of atoms, but you don't see it as a pool of atoms. You see it's a flower, where if you go towards the object, you see just a pool of atoms. There's no flower there, but you are seeing flower. Where is this flower coming from? Where is this flower coming from? Anyone? Say, who was that? Who had the prank? Who had the prank experience? Raise hands. Prank. Shivalaji. Yes. Vishalaji. What's the prank like? Mike.
Someone who tries to play with your mind.
No, don't just make it general. Make it very specific. Any instance of somebody who played prank on you? Do you remember?
Don't remember.
Okay, anyone else? Anyone else? Manjari, you like to say something? The prank?
Pranks played on me.
Yes, you haven't.
I have, yes.
Like what?
I've had people short sheet my bed so that I jump into my bed, but the sheet has been made in such a way that it doesn't open up. So I don't know how to explain it. Yes, it's been folded upwards, so I think I can jump into my bed. So that my legs get cut through.
Oh, okay.
That's
Thank you.
known as an apple pie bed in my family.
I see. Okay. Anyone else? Okay, scary dreams? Anyone? David? No scary dreams. Prank.
No, but my wife gave me my favorite chocolate. And then when I opened it, it was empty. She had taken away the chocolate. It was just a paper.
Okay.
It was very
So
annoying.
when your wife gave you something, you thought it was chocolate. There was no chocolate there actually, but he saw a chocolate. Where was this chocolate coming from? Coming from where? He was seeing a chocolate. In reality, there's no chocolate, but he saw something. What was that he saw? Where did it come from? What he saw? He saw chocolate. Where did it come from? Anyone? Shweta? From your mind. Your mind is a projector. You getting it? Your mind is a projector. Your mind is the best of the projector, most effective projector. Your mind is the most effective projector. So there's no chocolate there, but you see chocolate. So this chocolate is not really from the object, it's coming from this subject. Likewise, it's just full of atoms, you agree? It's full of atoms. There's no flower there. And where is this flower coming from? You're seeing flower. Where is this flower coming from? You go inside, it's just atoms, that's it. Where's the flower coming from? Anyone? It's coming from your mind. It's coming from the subject. This is very powerful. Your mind is the best of the projector. But the fact that your mind is a projector is not good news. Because mind projects things. What things are projected? Good things, bad things. Most of the time, bad things. Sadness, people abusing you. These are things that you're projecting. And therefore you suffer a lot. So this is known as samsara. In other words, that they say how the dream is caused. Say you fall asleep and then your mind projects the dream. Number one, projects, okay, you go into the hiking or shopping. You project the dream. Step one, your mind, you fall asleep. Okay, let's say you fall asleep, step one. Number two, then your mind projects the dream. Number two, if possible, write it down. These steps are very, very precious. This will help us later to crystallize your thinking. Number one, you fall asleep. Number two, you project your dream. Project your dream. Project. 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 You project your dream. Number three, you are unaware that your mind is projecting it. You are unaware. You are unaware that you are projecting the dream. You are unaware. 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 You are unaware that you are projecting the dream. Okay, what is number one? Fall asleep. Number two, you project the dream. You project the dream. Number two. Number three, you are unaware that you're projecting it. Number three, the dream appears as real. What is that? Number two, number four. Number four, the dream appears as real. Okay, number one, fall asleep. Number two, you project the dream. Number three, you're unaware that you're projecting it. Number 4, the dream appears as real. Or they better say, the dream appears as objectively real. That's better. The dream appears as objectively. Okay, let me go this once more. You fall asleep. Number 2, your mind projects the dream. So you add one word. Your mind subjectively projects the dream. So this word subjective will come. Your mind subjectively projects the dream. You fall asleep, number 1. Number 2, your mind subjectively projects the dream. Number 3, you're unaware you're projecting it. You're unaware you're projecting it. Number 4, the dream appears as objectively real. Number 5, the dream affects you. The dream affects you. The dream affects you. Then number 6, you react. You react. Number 6, you react. Number 1, you fall asleep. Number 2, your mind subjectively projects the dream. Your mind subjectively projects the dream. Number 3, you are unaware that you're projecting it. Number 4, the dream appears as objectively real. Number 5, the dream affects you. Number 6, you react. Okay. Now let me explain each one of these points and see how true that is. If a sense is very true, this you have to apply to everything. In the daytime, when you see the flower, okay, now look, my mind is projecting it, and I'm unaware that I'm projecting it, and the flower appears as objectively real, and the flower affects me, and I react. So you apply this to anyone. For example, like say when you are in your house, in your own home. So say at your workplace, anywhere. So the person, your mind projects the person. You are unaware that you're projecting it, and the person appears as objectively real, and the person affects you. If the person appears as nice, it affects you in a positive way. If the person appears as not nice, it affects you badly, and then you react. You react. Say if it's nice, you react with a smile. And if the person is not nice, you react with the stern face. Okay. Now look at somebody next to you, sitting next to you. Look at somebody. Look at somebody next to you. Okay, Tudantashila, look at somebody. Okay, everybody's smiling, which means you are reacting. Chahat, you are reacting, right? And look, the Abhinash, his reaction is very decent. Look, Abhinash, right? Not uncontrolled smiling, but gentle smile. Look, it's very decent way of reacting, right? Okay, so this is where, so the moment involuntary smile comes, or involuntary sadness comes, involuntary emotion comes, you already see things as objectively real. You're getting it? Okay, so let's see. Just if you agree with me, that with the dream is very easy. With the real life, you have to put effort to apply this to real life. And then once you get a glimpse of this, you'll be so happy to see that. Particularly, you are in Tawang, where the connectivity is not too easy, and you have a lot of things to meditate on. Amazing. Just contemplate, see to the beautiful flower, beautiful hills, mountains, and the clear sky. You think about the emptiness, how your mind is projecting the clear sky. Your mind projects it. The sky is nothing but made of small pieces. Small pieces. In physics, is known as quanta. The quanta, a small piece. Put them together, you say vast, expansive. What is vast? What is ocean? What is ocean? Anyone? What is the ocean? Yeah? Anila, what is the ocean? Say something. What is the ocean? Large body of water. How many agree with Tenzin? Tenzin Nodula. How many agree with Tenzin Nodula? It's a huge body of water. It's known as ocean. Very good. When you see this, if you've never seen this before, for some you say this, it's just they make you feel like, oh, it's amazing. But this means your mind is reacting to it. In actuality, do you agree with me that this is nothing but made of H2O? H2O, small molecule H2O, 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 put them all together, then it seems as so one entity knows the ocean, large body of water, right? Actually, is your, if you go there, you don't see large bodies, just individual at the molecules, that's it. And your mind projects a large body of water, ocean. You getting it? Okay, so this is where you fall asleep and you project the dream. You fall asleep, number one. Then you project the dream of being in the ocean, being watching the ocean. You project. And then you're unaware that you're dreaming. Yes? You're unaware that you're dreaming. Number three, you're unaware that you're dreaming. Because you don't know that you're dreaming, you don't know that your mind is projecting this dream. Actually, it's your projection. Number three. Number four, because you don't see it as your subjective projection, the object appears as objectively real. The dream appears as objectively real. When you see subject real, then what happens? This, say, look at Avinash, and Avinash is a very gentle, very decent smile. You'll be a little scared. Yeah, right. You'll be a little scared. Whereas Jahat's smile, and you'll feel that, okay, there's nothing to be afraid of. She's very easy to go with. Like Avinash, very serious and very small, decent smile. I don't know what's going in his mind. So he affects us. Object affects us. And then you react. Okay, look at the look. Very decent. Okay, now it's dissolved. Okay, so now when you see the object is very scary, it appears as scary, then you react. Object affects you and you react. Then you are sucked into dream. This is how the dream happens. Exactly this is what happens in the real life. Exactly what this is what happens in real life. For example, we talk about, let's say, oh, we the members, and then members against Lopas, right? Lopas, Tibetans, Chinese, and then they say, okay, let's say, okay, now we say daytime, it's beautiful day, it's spring, beautiful, or winter, very cold. We see all these things are all the projection for our mind. And of course, when we say that, you have many questions. When questions come, you have to bring that up in the group discussion. And if in group discussion, if things are not resolved, make sure that you bring this on my table. You're getting it? We have to discuss it more. These are very important points. So whatever is happening, this is all the projection of one's own mind. We are unaware. And when you come to know that this projection of mind, you get a glimpse of this. You have so much of materials to meditate on. And then being in Tawang is a big blessing. Because, for example, my mobiles, it doesn't work. Usually I'm busy on my mobiles, office work, communicating with our staff. With the secretary, communicating with him, the office works. Even though I'm on holiday, it's not holiday. Office works happening. So now it's holiday. You getting it? So what I'm saying is a big blessing to be in this place. If you have a glimpse of emptiness to meditate on and bodhicitta to meditate on, if you have a glimpse of some experience of your compassion growing, expanding, and to see that what I'm seeing is not the reality. When you have a glimpse of this, you have a huge lot of materials to contemplate, and you prefer to be on your own than to be with other people. You see that it's a big blessing to be in Tawang. You're getting it? Okay, so with this in mind, now the next point that we have to go through is, yesterday we were talking about the subjective as opposed to how many pairs are there? 5 pairs are there. Okay, I want each one of you to say by heart. Each one of us to say by heart. Ready? How should I do? Shall I pinpoint one individual person one by one, or you own up? Oh, no. Okay, anyone? The 5 points, 5 pairs. 5 pairs. Anyone? Sirin Pamela, ready? Yes. Or 1? No. 5 points meaning there are 5 pairs. Subjective as opposed to objective, like this. Okay, next. Okay, this is younger. This is younger. More second. Louder.
Dependent opposed to independent.
Wonderful. Dependent as opposed to independent. Number 3. Anyone? Inzudoga. Wonderful. Wow, this is amazing. Conventional as opposed to ultimate. Number 4. Anyone? Okay, this is Biggie. Deceptive as opposed to. Don't just say deceptive opposed to. Deceptive as opposed to true existence. Very good. Finally, anyone? Yes, the none there. What's your name? This is Pamela. Yes, this is Pamela.
Relative as opposed to absolute.
Relative as opposed to absolute. Perfect. Very good. Thank you. Okay, we know these 5. Now, what we also said is that of these 5 pairs, the first 5 in each of the pairs, they're all synonymous. And the second one in each of these pairs, they're all synonymous. Okay, tell me, what is the first 5 which are synonymous? Anyone? Okay. Anyone who likes to share with us, what are the 5 points which are synonymous? Anyone? 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 Abhinash? Yes.
Subjective, dependent.
Number 1, okay, let's say. So from the 5 pairs, we pick up only the first one, all the first one. First one is subjective,
Dependent,
dependence,
conventional,
relative,
deceptive.
So these are synonymous. They are synonyms or these are synonymous. Very good. Thank you. The next 5. Anyone? Next 5. Sirin Pamela? Yes. Objective. Okay, Mike. Objective. Independent.
Independence and
Ultimate.
true
True existence.
existence and absolute.
Absolute existence. Wonderful. Amazing. Good. So now with more studies, what we need to do is that we have to really get conviction that these 5 are indeed synonyms. And the other 5, they are synonyms. We have to get conviction through more studies. Okay. Now, how to get to emptiness? How to know that everything is subjective? Nothing is objective. Okay. Look at people around you. Look at somebody very quickly. Look at somebody. Okay. Okay. Some people, but they will look at the other person and raise their eyebrows. I'm not going to tell you who that person is. Right? Okay. So there, say, now tell me, how did the other person appear to you? As objectively real or as subjectively real? Objectively real. How many of you agree with this? That the person appeared to be objectively real. That's a problem. And how many of you believe that it actually objectively exists? Raise hands. Yes. We believe in this. This belief that the other person exists objectively, this is self-grasping ignorance. This is the one which projects the dream. You see the person? It's a dream that self-grasping ignorance is creating it. This is what this self-grasping ignorance projects. Likewise, look at the flower. It looks so beautiful. Again, this self-grasping ignorance projecting this flower. Okay. Making you believe that this is objectively real. So now, the next question is, how do we know that the flower doesn't exist as objectively. How do we know that it is only subjective? It looks so solid out there. This is deceptive. How do you know that? This is the key. So for this, in future, just keep this in mind. You have to study this text. In English, in Tibetan, it is known as Uma Jukpa. Uma Jukpa. In English, it is entry into the middle way / a supplement to the middle way. Entry into the middle way or supplement into the middle way. This just is a matter of translation. And in Sanskrit, it is Madhyamaka Avatara. Madhyamaka Avatara. Okay. We have to study this text. We must, in this life, make sure that at least you get some confidence that what I'm seeing is not the reality. We must get this confidence. What I'm seeing is not reality. So with this, for example, you have a pain of losing somebody. Why? This person is so dear to me. This person, when you think of this person, actually this is my deceptive appearance. It's my own projection. When you get this feeling, the pain dissolves. When you see this object real, the pain increases. So this is extremely important. Till we understand this concept, emptiness of objective existence, we have to continue to shed tears endlessly in this life, next life, next life, endlessly. Look, if the animals, they shed tears. See, the mother lost the baby died, and the owner, he buries the baby, and the mother comes and they dig the earth to get back the baby. Look, these are the pain even animals feel. So, we have to understand this. Now, while these texts are there, these materials there, and I know that the people who are, say, the nuns, I'm very positive that they will study this text. They will study this, and somehow the nuns, I see that you are very, what to say, very energetic, and that there's a tremendous enthusiasm in you. You have to study this text, and others also who I can see that mostly you are coming from, mostly from outside. You already know what this text says, and those from locally, you are either coming through Ajatenjula or through the Cholakandela. So we have to just make sure how to make this the study of this text available locally also. The others like Manjari, all those who came from Nalanda studies, they know what this text says. So this is what I would like to. It's just a plea, the suggestion to study this. Now for us to make it very quick, what is emptiness, or how do I know that what I'm seeing is not reality? How do you know that? So for this, we will study what is known as the four essentials, the reasoning of the four essentials to establish emptiness. The reasoning of the four essentials to establish emptiness. In Tibetan is known as Neshi Tsangwe Tensek. Neshi Tsangwe Tensek. Neshi Tsangwe Tensek in Tibetan. And in English, the reasoning of four essentials to establish emptiness. The reasoning of four essentials to establish emptiness. Okay. The reasoning of four essentials to establish emptiness. Okay. First, we'll enumerate these four. The first one is identifying the object of negation. Identifying the object of negation. Gacha ngebe ne in Tibetan. Gacha ngebe ne. Gacha ngebe ne. Identifying the object of negation. Negation, object of negation. Identifying the object of negation. Number two, the essential of understanding, the essential of understanding, the emptiness, essential of understanding, the emptiness of objects. Okay, what does it say? Essential of understanding the emptiness, sorry. Essential of understanding, number 2. Essential of understanding the emptiness of the objects being, essential of understanding the emptiness of the objects being intrinsically one with its parts. Intrinsically, INTRINSICALLY. Identify the essential of understanding the emptiness, the objects being intrinsically one with its parts. One with its parts. The essential of understanding the emptiness of the objects being intrinsically one with its parts. Number 3 and number 2, they're very similar. Essential understanding the emptiness of objects being intrinsically different. Just add this word different, remove the one, now change it to different, everything the same. Essential understanding the emptiness of the objects being intrinsically different from its parts. Essential understanding the emptiness of the objects being intrinsically different from its parts. Different from its parts. And then finally, the essential of understanding the pervasion, PERVASION. Essential of understanding the pervasion, that anything which is empty of being intrinsically one and intrinsically different from its parts entails the emptiness of objectivity of the object. Okay, let me repeat it. 4th one. Essential of understanding the pervasion, that anything which is something which is similar to the 2nd and 3rd. Emptiness, the essential of understanding the pervasion, that anything which is empty of being intrinsically one and intrinsically different from its parts entails the emptiness of objective existence of the object. Okay, let me repeat from the beginning. Essential identifying the object negation. Number 1, essential for identifying the object negation. Number 2, essential understanding the emptiness of the objects being intrinsically one with its parts. Number 3, essential for understanding the emptiness of the objects being intrinsically different from its parts. Finally, the essential understanding the pervasion, that anything which is empty of being intrinsically one and intrinsically different from its parts entails the emptiness of objective existence of the object. Essential understanding the pervasion, that anything which is empty of being intrinsically one and intrinsically different from its parts entails the emptiness of objective existence of the object. Okay. Anyone who needs me to repeat? Yes? No? Okay, let me quickly repeat. Number 1. First, the reasoning of the 4 essentials to establish emptiness. The reasoning of the 4 essentials to establish emptiness. the reasoning of the four essentials to establish emptiness. 1. The essential of identifying the object negation. Essential of identifying the object negation, number 1. Number 2, essential of understanding the emptiness of the objects being intrinsically one with its parts. Number 3, essential of understanding the emptiness of the objects being intrinsically different from its parts. And then finally, essential of understanding the provision that anything which is empty of being intrinsically one and intrinsically different from its parts entails the emptiness of objective existence of the object. Okay. How many you think you can memorize this by tomorrow morning? Okay. This is the brother from outside. He already has the memorization. I know. He already knows that. Okay. How many you think you can memorize this by tomorrow morning? Okay. Anilas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All 14 says yes. Amazing. Others? Makran? Number 3. You wrote it? No, you didn't write it. No, you still have time. Like 24 hours you still have. Can we learn it by heart or not? Try. Okay. You can try the first 3, not the fourth one. Fourth one requires end of the day. Okay. Okay, Damdul. Yes, no. Why not? Oh, it'll take 2-3 days. Okay. Too much. Just 4. Avinash, he already has. Okay, he has the understanding. The word, it's not still not there. Chahat? Tomorrow morning. Till tomorrow morning. Only first 3. Okay. Okay, Sona. Memorize. This is a safe way of saying. Try. Eva? First one. First one, yes. First one is easy. Essential to identify the object negation. You already know it now. Second one. Okay. The lady next to Eva. What's your name? Namgyela. Meaning, don't worry. Meaning, I'll explain. Meaning, somehow, by tomorrow, we have to know all the meanings. Because tomorrow, in any ways, we have to finish by tomorrow. Right? So, meaning, don't worry. But Namgyela, you think you can memorize this 4 by tomorrow? Yes, this is a safe way. This is the safest thing to do. Okay. So, we have almost all. Then, Tundashla. Try. Who is that? Who said I'll try? Who was the first one? Who was the first one who said I'll try? Then every day this disease spread. It's contagious. Who was that? Who was the first one who said I'll try? Huh? Yes, Sola. Okay. Okay. Sahil? Yes. And Sirondula? I cannot guarantee. Okay. Chulakandila, all it by heart, I know. Ajitenjala, all it by heart, I know. Okay. So the Gelade, radio. I'll try. Yes. Okay. So what's the first point? Okay. I give you full, give me full. I give you full. Essential of identifying the object negation. Okay, what's the first one?
Okay, now don't look at it. Tell me. What's the first one?
Okay, the Jimajunla. What's the first one?
Oh, without looking at it, she's saying this. So already the first one is already there. Shwetaji? Amazing. Kamalji? Okay, Sunanda? Amazing.
No, the first one is done. Then after 5 minutes, I'll make you all remember the second one. Right? Okay, the first one is done. Very good. I'm so glad. Tawang, you know that, right? Huh? Eva, you know that, right? You know the first one. What's the first one? What's the first one? Eva. Tawang is naughty. Yeah. The identifying the object of negation. Wonderful, amazing. Okay, now okay. You tell me whether it's true or not. I have um, I have chicken things in my pocket. Correct, not correct? Is a correct statement, not correct statement? I have chicken things in my pocket. Tushar, correct, not correct? Why? I said very clearly, I have chicken things in my pocket.
Didn't understand the word. Chicken, say it, chicken, things in. Chicken, things in. Yes, you can say it perfectly well. Now tell me, I have chicken things in my pocket, correct or not correct? Why not? Now you know every word.
I don't know the meaning.
You don't know the meaning. Okay. Do you agree with Tushar? If you don't know, okay, I don't have chicken things in my pocket. How many agree? Not agree. You agree? Okay, you agree? Oh, she only trusts me. Krishna will never tell lies. So whatever Krishna said is correct. Because Krishna will never tell lies. Okay, although I don't know the meaning. Although I don't know what is chicken things in, but don't worry, Krishna will not say something wrong. Right? This is amazing trust. Okay. David, is it correct or not correct? I don't have chicken things in my pocket.
I cannot identify the object of negation. I don't know.
Yes. To say I don't have chicken things in, you have to know what chicken things in is. If you don't know what it is, you cannot negate it. Negate meaning I don't have. It doesn't exist. It is empty, emptiness. To say empty, you are negating something. What is negate? The Makarant. What is mean by negate?
Denying something.
Negate means deny, reject. No, I don't have. For example, say somebody says, "Do you have?" Do you have a mobile with you? No, I don't have. I left in my room. I don't have. Right? And do you have your father now? No, I don't have my father. They all passed away. I don't have. Don't have means you are rejecting. So you're negating. This is what negating. To negate something, you have to know what you are negating. Object to be negated. That object to be negated is known as object of negation. Okay, let's say, I don't have a cat in my hand. What is negated? Cat is negated or cat in my hand is negated? Cat in my hand is negated because cat is not negated. There are so many cats around. I cannot negate the cats. So I don't have a cat in my hand. What is the object negation? Hey, I don't have a cat in my hand. What is the object of negation? Cat in my hand is the object of negation. Very good. This flower is not a chocolate. What's the object of negation? Okay, Namgyala, what's the object of negation? This flower is not a chocolate. Flower being a chocolate is object of negation. How many? Okay, how many agree with Namgyala? Flower being a chocolate is the object of negation. Raise hands. Very good. Very good. Okay. This flower is not permanent. Okay, some of you may think that, okay, this flower is a part of this. This is not. This flower traveled to many places. This flower traveled to many places. Right? So our Tibetan secretary knows that, and the Hansla knows this, and then here we have Numla knows this, David knows this. And Sneha, you know that? This flower came from? Came from where? From Delhi, from Tibet House. It went from Tibet House to Delhi to Dharamsala. From Dharamsala it went back to Delhi. Now it came to Tawang through Itanagar. It flew to Itanagar first. And then came to Tawang. Losar brought this up. So it traveled. So let's say this flower is not permanent. What is negated? What's the object of negation? Sangyala. The flower being permanent is the object of negation. How many agree with Sangyala represents? Very good. So when we say emptiness means you are negating something. The flower is not objectively real. Flower is not and empty mean the same. The flower is empty of objective reality. What is objective negation? The flower is empty of objective reality. What's objective negation? Anyone? Shweta? No? Okay. The Dr. Flower is not objectively real. Okay, the Kabirji. Objective existence. The flower being objectively real is the object negation. You're getting it? Flower is not object real means that the flower being object real, that is object negation. Okay. This flower is not intrinsically real. Okay, Namgyala. Flower being intrinsically real is the object negation. How many agree with Namgyala resents? Very good. Okay. So the object negation. Now tell me, what is the object negation? When you say emptiness, you are saying empty. You are saying not. Empty, not, these two mean the same. When you say emptiness, what is the object negation of emptiness? Objective existence. You're getting it? When you say emptiness means there's no objective existence. Okay, tell me again, what is the object negation of emptiness? Yes, Tenzi Bema. Your name. Tenzi Bema. Yes, tell me, what is the object negation of the emptiness? Okay, how many agree with this, Bimla? Yes, very good, thank you. Objective existence is the object negation of emptiness. Okay, now we know the first essential. What's the first essential? Essential for identifying the object negation. We have identified the object negation emptiness as objective existence. Objective existence is the object negation of emptiness. Okay, tell me once more. What's the object negation of emptiness? Objective existence. Very good. The next question. What does it mean by objective existence? What does it mean by objective existence? Anyone? This is a very important point. If you don't know what is objective existence, no matter what we do, we cannot understand emptiness. Because to understand emptiness, we have to understand all the four essentials. The first essential is essential identify the object negation. You have to identify what the object negation is. Okay. So, When you say emptiness, something is empty. Something is empty. For example, let's say from a very scary nightmare or very scary dream, ghost dream. You wake up, your fear dissolves. Why your fear dissolved? Anyone? Why your fear dissolved? Anyone? Because you wake up. When you wake up, how does it help to dissolve your fear? Anyone? Okay, the Taraji?
Emptiness of objective existence of the dream.
Wow, that's amazing. Okay. For ordinary people. For Taraji, it's different. For ordinary people, when you wake up, how does it help to dissolve your fears? Anyone? Say it again.
When we wake up, we came to know that it was only a dream.
Okay. How many give this are his hands? When you wake up, we come to realize that it was just a dream. Dream means subjective, objective. When you wake up, we come to know that it was just purely subjective. Then the fear dissolves. You're getting it? Subjective means empty of objective. You're empty. So what is rejected? Objective existence is rejected. Okay, very good. Okay, very good. Now, we need to say identify object negation well. If you don't identify object negation well, you cannot see the emptiness. So to understand the object negation well, we need to get away from two problems. The first problem is known as get away from two wrong way of identifying object negation. Two wrong ways. First one is known as absolute, what is that? Maximalist redundancy. The first one is the problem of maximalist redundancy. The problem of maximalist redundancy. The problem of maximalist, M-A-X-I-M-A-L-I-S-T, maximalist redundancy. R-E-D-U-N, Hey, Manjuji, redundancy, D-E-N. No, that's not. Maximalist redundancy. R-E-D-U-N-D-A-N-C-Y. Maximalist redundancy. Maximalist redundancy. The second problem is the problem of minimalist inadequacy. Minimalist inadequacy. I-N-A-D-E-Q-U-A-C-Y. Inadequacy. Maximalist redundancy and minimalist inadequacy. Okay. Good. First, what is the first one? The problem of maximalist redundancy. Second problem is problem of minimalist inadequacy. Okay. Now, if you get a chance, how many of you like to become the attendant of His Holiness the Dalai Lama? If you get a chance. Yes, we all want to go on the attendant of His Holiness. Okay. For this, we have to interview you. Interview to see if you're competent. Work, job interview. You know that? The Yongla, you know that? Job interview. You're about to sit for that, right? Okay. Job interview. So, now, the interview will ask you questions, you give the answer properly to see if you are eligible
to be the attendant of His Holiness the Dalai Lama. Okay, so I'm the interviewer. I ask you a question and you give an answer. Don't say anything, just raise hand. Okay, question is that, so you as the attendant of His Holiness, the next morning when you are to offer breakfast to His Holiness says, okay, tomorrow morning I will not have coffee. Don't say anything, just think. His Holiness says, tomorrow morning for the breakfast, I don't like to have coffee. Okay, now, don't say anything, just listen to this question. What do you like to serve His Holiness tomorrow morning? What do you like to serve? Okay, don't say anything, raise your hands. Okay, Sawala is the first candidate, right? Sawala, okay. Listen. Sawala, what do you serve? Mike, Sawala. Mike.
Milk.
Okay, so Sawala will offer His Holiness, Your Holiness, here's the milk. You said you don't want coffee, so here's the milk. Okay. Anyone else, raise hands. Don't say anything, just raise hand and then it's an interview, very serious interview. Okay, Sini Pamela, here.
I would like served water.
Okay, so sitting the hot water, cold water.
Warm water.
Okay, so sitting Pamela will serve warm water to His Holiness. This is amazing. Okay, anyone else? Okay, Sneha. Oh, no, Sneha, expert. Okay. Namjala, what will you serve?
He would like to be served.
If His Holiness says that he won't want
No. Just say what will you serve?
tea instead.
She wants to serve tea. Okay. Anyone else? Okay. The Jiman Shurunla. Jiman Shurun. Let us listen to Jiman Shurunla.
Breakfast?
Huh?
Breakfast? For breakfast?
Breakfast.
I'll serve him breakfast.
Like what?
Whatever he eats daily.
Huh?
Whatever he has daily.
Louder, I can hear you.
I'll serve him breakfast.
Offer breakfast.
Breakfast.
Like what?
His daily diet, as per his daily.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Tamdila.
Juice.
Oh, serve juice. Which juice? Orange juice, mango juice.
Juice.
Fresh juice, any fresh juice. Who likes or not, it doesn't matter, you have to take it. Right? Your Holiness, there's only fresh juice available, you take it. Right? So this is the doctor. The Tamdila is like a doctor. Okay, anyone else? Okay, here, Hasna. Okay, you keep the coffee, she'll ask if they offer everything else. Juice, water, tea, Tibetan tea, black tea, milk tea, and juice, mango juice, apple juice, everything. Just keep the coffee away. And the rest you'll offer. Amazing. So His Holiness will choose one, right? And then you choose one, right? You're not serving. Okay, Hasna is very smart. I think Hasna is what she's doing to all the nuns. Right? You choose one. Okay. Tushar?
Yeah, I would actually was thinking the same. I love it.
Okay. Chahat? Okay, then how will you know?
I will ask.
Okay, you'll ask her. Okay. And the Yola?
I'll serve him the usual breakfast without coffee.
Usual breakfast without coffee.
Yeah.
Okay, what's usual breakfast?
That I don't know.
You don't know?
But I might be knowing if I'm serving him.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Singh, what will you serve?
I would ask him what he would like.
Okay. So, seems like what the Namgyala said, the first one. She said, I'll ask His Holiness. And then when I pushed, what do you serve? She said, I'll serve tea. You're getting it? So he said, who told you that I'm drinking tea? You're getting it? So what Namgyala said, and what the Jahat said, and what Mr. Singh said, so this is great. Because to say that, say for example, say, Your Holiness, right? His Holiness just said, listen, it's very important. His Holiness said, I don't drink coffee. Drinking coffee is negated. Drinking coffee is negated. Objective existence negated, likewise drinking coffee is negated. Nothing else is informed. You getting it? Nothing else is informed. So therefore, you have to ask. Without asking, you don't know. Then you offer the juices. His one said, no, I don't take juice. Then you offer hot water. This is breakfast. Hot water is breakfast. Right? Okay, so you have to ask His Holiness, what do you like to have? Instead of coffee, what do you like to have? You have to ask. Okay, so this is known as non-affirming negative. This is known as non-affirming negative. So emptiness is a non-affirming negative. It just rejects. Just rejects objective existence, and it doesn't affirm anything else. So His Holiness says, I don't drink coffee. Drinking coffee is rejected, and what else His Holiness is drinking is not affirmed. This is known as non-affirming negative. AFFIRMING, non-affirming negative. Okay, so we are talking about the maximalist redundancy and minimalist inadequacy. Okay, we'll stop here. Om gate gate paragate parasam gate bodhisvaha tyatha. Om gate gate paragate parasam gate bodhisvaha tyatha. Om gate gate paragate parasam gate bodhisvaha. Three precisions together.